streaming. And here we are. Welcome everybody to the King Alex Gilbert broadcast. And today we are playing World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic, and we're going to complete a bunch of quests. I went around and did all the group quests and all the grindy quests, and we're going to start this stream with a bunch of dopamine to get that experience bar up, man. That's what we're going to do here. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day, and hopefully this stream just makes your day even better than before, because truly that's what I'm here to do. I'm here just to show everybody what's what. Anyway, let's move out. I believe we are live, right? Let me just verify that we are live on YouTube. Are we live on YouTube? Hello? Okay, it says we're live, so I'm just gonna believe in it. Yeah, it says excellent. Okay, cool. I gotta figure out how to... Whoa, okay, we got a bunch of people. Oh, wait, no, those are just Twitch nerds, Twitch bots. Frickin' Twitch bots, man. We got frickin' Twitch bots in the chat. Frickin' robots, man. Okay. Yeah, everything looks good. And we'll see how this goes, because today I have something extremely interesting. Today we are doing a major experiment, an experiment that I've been sitting around trying to figure out and trying to perfect for months, to stream on YouTube Shorts, Twitch, YouTube, the platform, Instagram. I think I said that twice. YouTube's not receiving enough video. Ah, frick, it's not working. But last night it was working, so why is it not working tonight? Is it because of my internet? Frick. Is it because... Wait, what does it look like? This is smooth. Wait, what, liar? Wait, YouTube be lying to me. This is smooth. Here, I'll have it play in the background. I know you're not supposed to do that. Freaking smooth. Unless maybe it's stopped now. I don't know. There is no stuttering. YouTube's lying to me. YouTube's a liar. We'll keep it going.
What brings you here?
You know, I could actually pull it up on my phone. I don't really want to do that though. I don't know. Let's just turn these in. Her eye looks as if it is still alive. Do you think she can still see into your soul? Andriel, you can now count yourself as one of the elite safari hunters, and we are one step closer to stalking the ultimate prey of this land, Tusker. You have earned your right to this. May it serve you well, and then obviously choose your award. We're going to choose the robes. That's actually a decent increase. I lose spell power, but I gain some intellect, stamina, spirit. I think that is an upgrade.
How are you?
How are ya?
Be good. See you soon.
You did it! You took down Baronar. I never had a doubt, Gandriel. Here, I think you more than earned this.
Safe travel. Greetings. Light bless you for the Alliance.
Wow, you did it. That's really Barotar's hoof. I'm starting to feel much better than it would seem. Here, let me give you something in celebration of your proven hunting prowess. All garbage, dude. I guess I can take gold. What's the highest gold value? That one?
Go with honor, friend. Well met.
The ultimate blood sport.
Keep your feet on the ground.
The queen of all that dwell in Nagrand is known as Tusker. She's a giant Elk, the one of likes which you never see anywhere else. You're right to be fearful of that name. Baronar, Gut Ripper, Baronar, all are nothing when compared to her. It is said that she can be found on a huge bluff far to the southeast overlooking Oshugun. Bring me her massive heart if you dare. Do you want to leave a letter with me so that it could be delivered to your next of kin in the likely event that you do not return? Then I get a wand? That wand's not even really that good, to be honest, but sure, I'll grab the quest for experience. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying the YouTube stream's not receiving enough bandwidth. From what I can see on my end, the stream is like fine. Like I could see everything just perfectly fine. But I don't know, maybe it's they're gonna start bugging out or something. But it seems to be working. Like, maybe like some micro stutters, but like, no, this seems great, honestly. I think YouTube's trying to troll me. Either that or like the actual viewing speed. Maybe I should get my phone out. I really don't want to do that though. That's like what nerds do. Hold on, what does the Twitch stream look like? Let me look at other platforms other than YouTube. We'll look at all the platforms. Yeah, Twitch is fine. Yeah, all these platforms are fine. I mean, we might just ignore it. I don't know. I mean, it's saying YouTube's not receiving enough video, but I mean, it looks completely fine. I guess, you know, there's only one way to settle this. We'll go to my phone and we'll search up King Alex Gilbert and watch the stream on here. Because my phone's independent, it even has its own independent internet. So I mean, this is like the closest you can get to another person viewing for test purposes. Yes, I want to leave. We'll just see how it looks at like, I don't know, 720. I don't think I'm gonna put it max. Oh yeah, there we go. Lucky. Wait, is this? Yeah, this one I want. Yeah. There we go. Okay, at like the recommended resolution that picked 360. I want 720. Yeah, this looks fine. Oh wait, no, it is buffering. Or that could just be my phone too. Hold on. That could also be my phone because I know my phone's garbage. There's multiple things that are garbage on here. Okay, let's try 480 because 480 I know my phone can. Fine. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it seems to look fine on my end. So I'm just going to assume that it's dingus. I'm just going to assume that YouTube's a big dingus. Also, where the crap am I going? Wasn't there? Oh, I need to go to the Throne of Elements. I'm going south when I'm supposed to be going north. Crap, dude. We'll do that. You put that like right there. Oh, now we're excellent. Oh, okay. YouTube's like, okay, all right, you call my bluff. YouTube's like, all right, I got you. I understand. Also, this is the Alliance base, so I can't even get over there. I'm like stuck on odd angers. There's Darn the Hungerer, which is literally on my thumbnail right away. That was the dude from the thumbnail of the YouTube stream. Like, I can't get anywhere. So I don't even need to monitor this anymore. I can close that. There we go. An excellent rating. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 65 times, then we got a problem. But yeah, anyway, I think everything's fine now. Everything's working. So let me just get straight to it, right? Let's keep on talking about anything, right? Let's talk about literally anything. So yeah, today I was in an active fire, not even joking. So I was going to my gym, right? Every single day, well, every single weekday, I go to my gym and I do the usual stuff. I do about 10 minutes of stretches because you want to be nice and loose. You don't want to be all tight while you're working out. So I did about 10 minutes of stretches, you know, stretching my calves, my quads, my hamstrings, especially my hamstrings, my glutes, my back. I stretched all that out. And then I got on the treadmill and I do about 3.8 miles per hour for about 21 minutes. And that's a good warm-up. And then I get on the elliptical. And the elliptical is my like main workout. You know, it's the heart, blood, sweat, and tears of my day. Because the stretching and the warm-up all prepare for this session of the elliptical. I go for 30 minutes at resistance 14, max is resistance 20. Elevation 5, max elevation's 20, but anything above 5 and I feel like I'm gonna fall off or like crack my skull because, you know, you get thrown up in the machine when you go up in elevation, obviously. For 30 minutes, and I try to do like 60 RPMs the whole time. And 60 RPMs on the elliptical is the equivalent to, I don't know, like I wouldn't say a sprint, but like an athletic pace. Like you're running, but like you're not sprinting. And that's with like the machine weighing you down, putting additional resistance on you. So I make it to my gym, right? I make it to my gym and I am done with stretching, right? I do my 10 minutes of stretches. I'm done with my 21 minutes of exercise I guess. And then you know what happens? I get on the elliptical. I get situated. I get ready for an extreme workout, and I'm going at it. I'm going at it for about 8 minutes. And then I have a little fire alarm. Well, not little, it's actually pretty big. It's like one of those corporate fire alarms where when it goes off, it shines that bright light, and it's big and red, so you can obviously see it. And it starts going off, right? And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because to be honest, I never even seen a fire alarm go off before. Like, I never seen a fire alarm go off before. I guess I've seen the ones at school when we had to do those school fire alarms, but I've never really seen this type of fire alarm go off before. So I'm like, whoa. I'm like, holy crap, what is going on here? And then all of a sudden, over the intercom of my gym, I hear this, probably a robotic automated voice, right? And they're saying, this is a fire alarm. Get out. Evacuate immediately. This is a fire alarm. Get out. Evacuate immediately. Well, obviously, I'm going at it, right? I am going freaking at it. I'm going so hard on the elliptical, right? And I'm like, you know, I want to just start cussing. I want to be like, are you kidding me? Where I'm 8 minutes in, like I'm at the heat of the elliptical, right? I still have some energy in me, and I'm starting to feel good. And then all of a sudden I gotta sit down and try to evacuate the building. So I'm like, what the frick, man? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? And so I actually do a little bit more of the elliptical, right? I do the elliptical again for like 20 seconds. 20 more seconds at slower pace than before. Like I was doing like 65 RPMs. I was going at it, man. Like this, I burned, I believe, like 85 calories in... No, I think it was more than 85 calories. I think I burned almost 100 in 8 minutes. But I went slower this time. And then all of a sudden, I'm thinking to myself, well, oh, hey, we got the people in the Instagram. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, Instagram people. I'm telling about my amazing day when I was in a fire because my gym was on fire and I had to evacuate. I was telling the story of when my gym caught on fire today. Apparently, I didn't see the fire, but the fire alarms went off. Also, while we're in this weird intermission section, let me turn these quests. Let me voice these quests. The Instagram people can't see it, but on YouTube you can see it if it's landscape. Because the quest text is to the left of the field. Actually, can I move it? No, I can't move it. So yeah, it's stuck on the left side of the screen. All right, this guy says, you saw them controlling the elements. The wind bent to their will. Morrow is lost in thought for a moment. This is troubling, Gandriel. I must consult with the others. We thank you for your efforts, Gandriel. Perhaps you should return to your village and see if they have any other information about the Merc Bloods and their nefarious goals. And then those are all garbage, so we'll just put that on. Yes, you guys are my Instagram fans. I assume that's what he said. Oh, wow, we got a random guy on YouTube, too. Man, we got everybody. We got people on Instagram, people on YouTube. Welcome, random guy. We got the YouTube chat, the Instagram chat. Is there any Twitch chats? No, there's nobody in the Twitch chat. But welcome, random guy. Yes, you did. You made it, finally. This is my new schedule, I think, random guy, by the way. I like streaming at night because there's less, I guess, duties I have to do, right? Because like anybody in the morning could start calling me and I might have to do other stuff, but like at night all I have to do is just focus on streaming, playing World of Warcraft and talking. But yeah, welcome random guy. Welcome. Yes, you did make it.
Must remember the light.
The Earthen Ring thanks you, Gandriel. The elements also gave their thanks. Your continued efforts in cleansing our world are appreciated and noted.
London.
We are better than your YouTube fans. Oh, we got competition now, man. We got competition between the Instagram chat and the YouTube chat. I mean, I'll let, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna pick favorites between the fans, right? I will say, objectively, the YouTube stream looks better because the YouTube stream's in 2K landscape resolution. I'm streaming at Instagram at like 480p 30 FPS. So, I mean, the YouTube stream itself is objectively better. Now the fans, I don't know which fans are better, right? I don't know, but the YouTube stream is objectively better. Please do not wash yourself in the sacred water. Wait, please do not wash yourself? Wait, what? Okay. Yo, this guy kind of sucks. Like, I believe this is the quest where you literally pick up poop, and then you bring the poop back to this dude. And then he's like, oh, you got a bunch of poop on you? Well, here's some water that you could wash yourself off with. But instead, don't wash yourself off with it. Like, what the jerk, dude? Place this under your tongue and allow it ample time to dissolve. Once it dissolves, you'll be able to breathe water as its air. Oh, that's cool. So we get, like, water breathing potions. Okay, random guy is saying, Instagram chat, the person in my YouTube chat, the random guy, he is saying, y'all are not better than me, bro. I am the biggest fan. I will make the cars collapse and I will make sinkholes. He is that big of a fan than me. Like, that's some competition, Instagram. And yes, Instagram is fighting back. Instagram's saying they're the OG fans. Brown French fries forever. And hey, brown French fry was my first YouTube video, first Instagram video, I believe, as well. So, I mean, they do have you there, random guy. I mean, you became a fan, what, I think 2 months ago? These people have been fans since effectively day one. So they do have you on the veteran status. Anyway, this quest text says, the disturbance in the ebb and flow of the waters of Nagrand has greatly agitated the water spirits of the Sky Song Lake. They have, in turn, began sowing destruction throughout the waterways of the area. Water Soon of the Water has come to us in a vision and granted us permission to remedy the problem. So long as the source of disturbance is also dealt with, we will get to the source, but first you have to deal with problems in the throne. Destroy the agitated lake spirits and return to me. Oh, cool. So we can just, like, jump the water. How long of fans, by the way? Like, years? Well, I've only been on the internet for... Actually, no, I think it's been a year and a half now. No, they're day one fans. Yeah, the people on my Instagram right now, my Instagram chat, are day one fans, random guy. So, they are... Yeah, it's been a year and a half since they've been fans. So, like, they got you by that long, right? Like, you just became... Like, you kind of just became a fan, but like these people on my Instagram, they've been a fan for a year and a half now almost. So they do have you beat veteran status wise, but who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you could still prove yourself and become the better fan in this, I guess, quote unquote fan wars. Good. Spirits sleep now. Is that an easy quest? Is that it? Oh, okay, we're not done. He picks up a rock and begins to chew on it. Gorag tastes. Gorag knows where the earth has been. He raises one of his massive legs and stomps the ground. Look, see Nagrand. Gorag directs you to the imprint of his foot. Within the imprint, you see and it appears to be the perfect geological map of Nagrand, marked with the locations where you can find the elements Gorgron wants you to destroy. Break them. Gorgron. Oh, bring Gorgron the pieces to eat. So bro eats rocks. That's what's going on. I have King Alex's face tattooed on my back, says the Instagram chat. I personally have a lot of doubt in that statement, but you know, like, if you do, that's pretty swag, I guess. And if they do, that is dedication right there. I mean, random guy, you're gonna have to, like, I don't even know, man. Like, at that point, like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? So what we gotta do here is kill 12 lake spirits, get 15 cores, and yeah, that's gonna be a while, actually. Yeah, that's gonna be a long quest. But then again, I am pretty overpowered. Because I actually... Did I put on my new chest piece? Or I might not even put on my new chest piece. Alright, random guy saying, but like I said, those McDonald's, country fried chicken, car shops, grocery stores, and schools are all in my sinkhole. That's how big of a fan I am to you. I am the tornado. I am the goober. That's a pretty strong proposal right there from the YouTube chat. I don't know, like Instagram chat, you guys are gonna have to be like getting better with the dedication here, because that is a pretty strong one right there. Also, yeah, that is true. I will eventually collaborate with one of the people in my Instagram chat. So I mean, that is a good point. Yeah, apparently somebody else in my Instagram chat is also a rapper. And eventually, I don't know when, but eventually I will be collabing with them. Collaborating, you know, same thing. They lay me down with facts. I spit the nonsense, according to Random Guy. But hey, I am still saying stuff. That's true. That's true. Instagram chat is saying, Alex, we are the tsunami to your Japan. We are the wives to your Henry. Yes. Okay, then the person that's speaking right now, to be completely honest, I have no idea how to say your name, but it's like Charlize, you know, like the person that's speaking in Instagram chat right now, that's the person that I'm collabing with. And then they also said, I am the creeper to your boom. I mean, those are pretty strong metaphors, you know what I'm saying? Those are heavy metaphors. Really, really heavy metaphors. I mean, YouTube chat, you gotta get better with that metaphor game. Your earth, I'm the sun. Oh, that's pretty powerful. That one, that is powerful. That's a powerful one. Like, cause like you got the earth and the sun. Without the earth, the sun has no purpose. Without the sun, the earth would be dead. I mean, that is an extremely powerful metaphor when you think about it. I mean, Instagram chat, like they're on the back foot now with that one, honestly. All right, so pronounce BB. Okay, so you're BB. I got it. That's easy. That's easy to pronounce. All right. So yeah, I mean, BB, she has some absolutely legendary metaphors, but I mean, that earth and sun metaphor from Random Guy in the YouTube chat, that goes hard. You're my Persephone, to my Hades. I don't know. I know who Persephone. I don't know how to say her name, but the god of love to Hades, which I'm actually not that into Greek mythology, but I did play the game Hades a little bit, and I honestly don't really understand the metaphor, but I kind of get the metaphor, so I'm going to say that's a strong metaphor. All right, what is Random Guy cooking up? Oh, the Random Guy got a long one. All right. The sun is slowly colliding with the earth, causing the sinkholes, making the earth slowly cracking and warping, creating more sinkholes, destroying the creepers, destroying Minecraft, and destroying Instagram. I think that is a direct attack, all on assault by the YouTube chat, commanded by Random Guy towards the Instagram chat. I mean, this is what we call all-out war here. I mean, that's an aggression right there. Instagram, what says you for that, man? Okay, so okay, so this was all one message. Okay, so you're my Persephone to my Hades. I betrayed the gods and fought the heavens and moons to get to you. Okay, I see that. Okay, that's good. I like that. I like that metaphor. I like that one. That's good. But the random guy, he's just like destroying. He's going ham, destroying the misunderstood Greek mythology. So I mean, Random Guy, he's trying to dismantle all your metaphors. I mean, he's basically doing all-out war. I mean, World War III, I mean, this is practically it, you know? The war of the chats, Instagram versus YouTube. I mean, I honestly don't know what's gonna happen at this point. Like, it's honestly a tied ballpark, man, you know? Like, either chat could come out ahead. I mean, we'll see. All right, we got 6 lake spirits dead. Few more to come. What sucks is I'm a frost mage, so I have to use fire abilities like an absolute dingus. And all my talents are spec'd into frost mage, so I do like no damage against these things. Okay, here we go. We got a retaliation from the Instagram chat. The sun burns away its love as the grounds of the earth shift and change, but the love for nostalgia never changes. Minecraft lives in memory, soul, and pieces of origin. When the wind moves with emotions, stable Minecraft will be for you and your entire life. That's poetic, man. That's poetic. Like that's a good one. That's a good quote from Instagram. Like, wow. Because that's true. I mean, like everything changes, but like the one thing that stays constant is your memories and nostalgia. Like what might be good now is fleeting, but it will be remaining in your mind, in your memory for all of the time. I mean, it's good. That's good. All right, let's see what random guy said. Random guy said, y'all are hands and I'm the cuffs. Like you're locked with me. All right, so the random guy's basically coming in. He's making it personal. He's saying the Instagram chat, like they're together and they're basically just brawling it out, kind of like a Street Fighter video game. You know, they're trading punches right now. The random guy, you know, he's trying to be the mastermind here, you know, with the lock and key, trying to keep everybody locked together. We'll see if this basically punchline and hook, line, and sinker follows through. You are a poet, BB. That was pretty good. Oh, random guy got another rebuttal. Well, guess what? There is no more Earth anymore. There can't be nostalgia if Earth isn't a thing anymore. No more memories. No more Minecraft. No more poetry. That is true. The random guy's just trying to go, basically, you know, he has Thanos, he has all the Infinity Stones, he's trying to wipe out reality as we know it. Because truly, with all these great metaphors, they're only great if there's existence. But if random guy just absolutely decimates the Instagram chat so hard that the Instagram chat never existed, then there's no memories to remember the Instagram chat. And this also means that he is victorious. I mean, that's a strong case, man. The Instagram chat, you guys better craft something witty, something genius level to absolutely smite back and fight back random guy. Oh, okay, well this one's gonna be good. I can tell. The random guy represents the people that are only there for you when you're successful. We, though, in all caps, have been there for you, thick and thin. Strength comes with will, and authenticity comes with time. He can't get rid of what this fan base was built on. That was huge. Bro, Instagram chat is calling out random guy, calling out the YouTube chat, because it's true. Random guy, he doesn't have the experience. These are stone cold veterans in the industry of King Alex Gilbert. They have been around. They have experienced the rise, the initiation with the diss war between Black Pawn Beats, the release of Deception, the release of the Bible, the rapture, the change from God Alex Gilbert to King Alex Gilbert. They've seen my greatest highs and my lowest lows. And yet random guy is just here now when I'm slightly more famous than before. I mean, like that's honestly a death blow. Like, I don't know how you come back from that, honestly. I have no idea. That one's crazy. That's just, whew. Let me kill this random NPC in game, and then I can read what random guy's response is. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, what does random guy say? All right, he's basically saying, you know, back to his sun metaphor. The sun metaphor is burning everything down. And then he said, I can't believe we achieved an Avenger-style war between a couple of platforms. LOL. This is true. This is true, man. This is honestly true. I mean, Avenger-style war. I mean, we got Thanos references. I mean, truly, we are decimating the platform right now. Oh, okay. We got more attacks from BB here. BB just said he's the OG Mary in Spider-Man, and we are the Gwen in Amazing Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, honestly, in my opinion, Random Guy loses. Random Guy loses if he doesn't come up with the genius level rebuttal. We are all waiting on Random Guy. He hasn't typed anything yet. We are all waiting with bated breath. But as of right now, I do agree. Random Guy, he kind of got toasted, honestly. He kind of got like, whew. We'll see what he says though. We'll see what he says. We'll give him time. He's probably consulting his notes, consulting the King Alex Gilbert lore, trying to find the greatest weakness that he can try to provoke here. We'll see what he says. Also, I just realized I have YouTube running in the background. I'm just casually playing my own stream in the background. What? That's probably why YouTube says it's poor. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad though. Like from the stream I can see, it is not buffering that much at all. There we go. I can like close that out. But yeah, I say like Random Guy is definitely on the back foot. We'll see if he even responds at this point, but until now, like there's pretty much peace for now. And we are over halfway to 69, so my plan is to get 69 this stream. Max level 70. I should be able to, hopefully. Well, then again, I completed all my group quests, didn't I? And that didn't really budge me. I don't know. I hope I can get 69 this stream. The YouTube stream and the Twitch stream are both titled The Quest to 69. So if I don't get 69 this stream, this would be kind of embarrassing. It'd be like false advertising. Alright, we can... Where are these elementals? Enraged Crusher cores. We need to find them. But yeah, while we wait for a response in this side of war, I guess I can go back to when I was in a fire today. So yeah, I went to my gym today, right? Like a normal day. A completely normal day. Not suspecting of any fire going on. And I get into my gym, everything seems normal, right? Everything's perfectly normal, so I do my normal routine. I go to my gym. Oh, here we go, he's back. Wait, he's back. Random Guy is back with a response. We'll see if like a 2-minute wait was worth it. Random Guy says, y'all are roasting me like I didn't literally end your plant's Wi-Fi. Without me, your chat wouldn't even be wow, crap. Okay, sorry. Without me, your chat wouldn't even be visible. Think about that, because remember, I am the sun. No, I can't start with you, BB, because technically Random Guy put it in first. I'm going by whoever types first, you know, because that's fair, then, like, you know, back and forth from there. Because, like, if one side just overwhelms, I do feel like, obviously, that side will win. So we gotta give each other fair sides. But honestly, in my opinion, Random Guy, that was a weak response for how long you took. You took a little while. You took about 2 minutes to craft that response. I mean... I do like the internet thing. Like, I get it. Like, if there was no internet, like, you wouldn't even know that King Alex Gilbert existed. I see where you're going for, but that one, like, their last Instagram comment just absolutely torched you. Anyway, BB from the Instagram chat retaliates. Random Guy, do you want to know why your name is Random Guy? Because you're random. My name is BB, and I've built this fandom, brick by brick. Dragonnet? I'm assuming that's what that means. By Jester. You want to know about the lore? I mean, that's crazy, right? Like, Random Guy, you're basically just like... They basically called you an NPC. They basically called you like, you know, like when you're playing a video game and you have like that main character and then you have that random side character who's with you for about 10 minutes and then gets sniped out of nowhere. and then gets killed and nobody ever knows their name or even what they're for. Like, that's basically what they're calling you, random guy. You're that guy who gets sniped and absolutely taken out. Are you gonna take that lying down, random guy? Like, come on, you gotta consult the books. You gotta consult the greatest retaliation of all time. You have to stoke the flames of your pen to type out the greatest rebuttal ever, because I mean, at this point, man, like I can't be defending you here. I mean, you are losing in this great fandom, in this great chat war. Oh, random guy says congrats BB. I think is that admitting defeat, random guy? Are you conceding? I think random guy might be conceding here. I think he is giving up. He is giving up the great chat war, I believe. Because truly, those were some poetic, insane, glorious metaphors, responses, rebuttals from the Instagram chat. We gotta give them their roses, man. Instagram chat reigns supreme. Yeah, here we go. Now all the elementals are spawning. I wonder if somebody went through and cleared all the rock elementals. I mean, maybe, like potentially, maybe that's what happened. Somebody could have just went around, cleared all the rock elementals, and now they're all respawning because we just killed like 2 in the time. Oh wait, no, wait, we got a response from random guy. Wait, no, this is a fake out. He is congratulating you, but he's faking him out now. Here we go, another response from random guy. If you built the fandom of King Alex Gilbert brick by brick, how come you're not the reason I found King Alex Gilbert? I'm not a brick. I'm a stone. That is true. That is true, though. He does have a point, because truly, if you built the fandom, then in theory, everybody should know who you are. That is a good point. That is a good point. I think, like, you know, Instagram chat's still winning, but that was a good rebuttal from random guy. That was a good rebuttal from the YouTube chat. I mean, honestly, you know, keep that streak up, then I don't know. I mean, it might tip the scales in YouTube's favor again. All right. My name is BB, and I have won the Alex Gilly Games. I'll have to thank my mom, dad, and Tyler, the creator. I mean, apparently this isn't over. It's not over. It's like the fake out. You know, it's like that fake out episode. Like when you're playing a video game and like the main character, like the main bad guy, you know, you defeated him and he's about to die. You get his health bar to 1 health, and then randomly he puts up a magical shield. He gets back up and he's full health with even like better powers and better strength than before. Like we're basically getting a fake out here. And then obviously random guy says, because I'm certainly a part of the fandom, of course. So I mean, Instagram chat, I mean, the war is basically back on, man. The war is going forward. The war is commencing. We are back. Platform wars once again. YouTube versus Instagram. I don't even know who's gonna win at this point. I mean, because that was insane. Like, YouTube is now the underdog story right here, because YouTube is kind of fighting back, man. Like, YouTube is still losing, right? He's still losing, but he is definitely fighting back. He's clawing his way back to the victory of the best chat of King Alex Gilbert, and he might be able to make it at this point. I mean, if he keeps on hitting these backs and these rebuttals like this, I mean, he might even win. That'd be crazy. We'll see what the great minds of the Instagram chat says. There we go. We got another Rage Crusher. Oh, my bags are full too. Holy crap. Oh, we could delete that. Hey, why is my bags full? Holy crap. I don't need to do this way anymore either. Okay, I made 2 packs. But, oh, there's the thing that I need to... Well, I lose 18 spell power, but I gain a decent bit of intellect. I don't know what's better, to be honest with you. This is better for me if I do PvP. If I find an alliance, then it's better for me then. I like the background music. Yeah, the background music is pretty nice. World of Warcraft. I honestly think Blizzard Entertainment, you know, the people that made World of Warcraft, I think they make some of the best video game music in all of like video game history, to be honest with you. Like, I love the music. Like, they never fail. The art direction, in my opinion, like the full art direction in music production at Blizzard never disappoints. Like, even in their worst content, the art direction and music direction never fails. That's why I turn on the music so high. It's really the only video game music I even listen to as well. Like, normally I have the video game music really quiet. And honestly, what I do really like about Blizzard that other games kind of just do a cop-out is like other games like Fortnite or Cyberpunk, they just put on music from other artists. So like they'll put on like a Metro Boomin track or like a Drake track or Tupac, or they'll put on some like random song from like a random artist in real life and not make their own video game music. I do really respect Blizzard to like make their own music, because then you can get immersed better, because like it's fantasy, right? Like if you have like a real artist in real life making music, then that gets kind of lame. Okay, here we go. We finally have a response from the Instagram chat. Like, they were cooking, right? They were cooking in the kitchen, you know. They felt their wounds. They got cut, right? They got cut and they licked their wounds in the kitchen and they came back stronger. Let's see what they said. Being in this fandom is like being in a religion. And in this religion, I am a disciple. Just because you were introduced with one of the ancestors before me doesn't mean the history of Bebe, or BB, sorry, I don't know why I said Bebe, BB was erased. God Alex was taught along my peers, and they know me as the legend BB. That's your history lesson. Bro, dropping history lessons out here. Random guy. All right, YouTube chat, random guy. You need to hit the books right now, because like that was cold. That was cold. Basically, like calling you history lesson, like gotta go and study up, like this is school. We'll see what the rebuttal is, but that was strong. That was pretty strong, not gonna lie. I mean, we'll see what random guy says, because random guy right now is on a hot streak, right? Random guy might be able to pull this back. I mean, that was a strong hit, but maybe random guy can find the right combo to just do an absolute knockout. We'll see. We'll see. Wait, what'd they say? I was super far behind in the live stream. I had to fast forward. Yeah, sure. I'll read it again. All right. So BB from the Instagram chat said, being in this fandom is like being in a religion. And in this religion, I am a disciple. Just because you were introduced with one of the ancestors before me doesn't mean the history of BB was erased. God Alex was taught along my peers, and they know me as the legend BB. That's your history lesson, comma, in parentheses, random guy. So basically, they're telling you to hit the history books. They're telling you to start doing some research here, because you're truly, like I said before, in their eyes, you're like that dude when you're doing a side quest on the main mission and you're just that random NPC that nobody knows about but just randomly gets sniped when the villain reveals themselves. Like, that's basically you, random guy. Like, are you gonna take that sitting down, or are you gonna stand up and just absolutely fight back? Because you are on a hot streak, right? They pushed back, but you could push harder here with your hot streak. We'll see what your rebuttal says, because truly, like, you cut them, right? You cut the champion, you cut the titan. You're like Achilles. Wait, no, wait, who shot Achilles? Hold on, we're trying to do some more Greek mythology here. They're like Achilles, and you shot them in the heel. Now, can you hit them with that lethal shot? There we go. I think that's how you fix that. Sure. I'm sure that's how that history thing works. All right, this is what Random Guy says. This is not a religion. This is a king's rule. This is King Alex. Remember, he did change the name. That's true. And then he said, your response was weak. They need to have more. He wants to heal more. What else does the Instagram chat have to offer? I mean, that is true. Like, the Instagram chat is quoting basically the Old Testament. You know how the Bible in real life has the Old Testament and the New Testament? Instagram chat's out here basically repeating the Old Testament, the God Alex Gilbert saga. Meanwhile, Random Guy is part of the New Testament when I was reborn as King Alex Gilbert. That is true. I mean, you can't really make an argument over God Alex Gilbert after all, because you have to have both testaments together to make the Bible, to make the book, to make the king, the God, to make Alex Gilbert himself, the YouTube creator and live streamer. And basically, he is kind of true there. I mean, that is kind of weak because I haven't seen Instagram chat really quote anything from King Alex Gilbert. Instagram chat hasn't said anything about the king. They've only said things about the God because I have changed my name. That is true. To be honest, I didn't really want to change my name, but I mean, it is what it is at this point, and I did change my name from God Alex Gilbert to King Alex Gilbert. We'll see what Instagram chat says to that, because that's true. I mean, that is just speaking facts. You can't have one without the other, you know? It's like, you know, when you are the hunter, what happens when your prey is captured? You are nothing. So you can't have the God Alex Gilbert without the King Alex Gilbert, just like how you can't have the King Alex Gilbert with the God Alex Gilbert. I mean, like, that is deep, that is cold. And if anything, we're almost to the point where King Alex Gilbert has been reigning longer than God Alex Gilbert. I think God Alex Gilbert still had more airtime so far. So far, I believe God Alex Gilbert still had more airtime. But King Alex Gilbert is rapidly catching up to God Alex Gilbert, and soon it will overtake it. And while that is the history, this is the present. This is the current right here, right now. It is the king. Long live the king. Oh, we got even more responses from Random Guy because Instagram chat's not responding. So I guess we'll keep reading what Random Guy's saying. You may be an older viewer, but that means nothing. He is no longer God Alex Gilbert, but I could tell you want to hold on to that. Remember, we gotta make room for more viewers, more new viewers like me. Welcome to the new King Alex Gilbert. That is true. That is true, because the reason why I changed my name from God Alex Gilbert to King Alex Gilbert was to bring in new viewers, people that may not be put off by the God Alex Gilbert, right? Because when I call myself God Alex Gilbert, I had a lot of people being like, I don't really like that name, or I had a lot of people be like, this isn't really what I want. I more want a more neutral sounding name. So I mean, that is true. I mean, that is he brought up the reason why I changed my name from God Alex Gilbert to King Alex Gilbert. But anyway, Instagram chat responded. So his response was just that my message was weak. There was no comeback at all. Well, no, to be fair, all right, let's call a spade, Instagram chat. His response happened to include that your response was weak, but he also said that you are hyper-focusing on the God Alex Gilbert and not really bringing up any facts about King Alex Gilbert, which is a honest criticism. But we'll keep seeing what else you said. Without the Old Testament, there wouldn't be the New Testament. Random Guy, for all we know, you are just a random foreigner in this kingdom. God Alex Gilbert is what fuels King Alex Gilbert. Don't try to erase what was before, because you weren't there. This isn't about the more and the new, because that can be translated as superficial and fake. It is about what is true and authentic. And Random Guy, what do you bring to the table? You come because you hear the name King, but I see this creator, King or God, as Alex. I don't see him for his labels. I see him for his pure rapping and gaming content. Yo, that's like a mic drop moment, because basically what Instagram chat's saying is like this whole semantics between King Alex Gilbert, God Alex Gilbert, all these other personas I go across, doesn't matter. What matters is the Alex. It matters as the creator. Who cares about this whole like labeling? Who cares about all this random labeling? What matters is the raw output. What matters is the person, not the labels. What matters is his skill, his emotions, his integrity, his personality. I mean, that is a mic drop moment from Instagram. Like, that's like moving in for the killing blow. Like, that's like the what do you call it, Konami code in, I believe, the Street Fighter games, you know, like where you could just do that code and it just instantly one-shots the other Street Fighter NPC player. I mean, that one, that was strong. That honestly was really strong. We'll see what random guy says, because like at this point you can't bring up God Alex Gilbert, you can't bring up King Alex Gilbert. Now you have to just bring up Alex as a creator, and there is a lot of content on my channel that you can source. I got 450 videos. At this point it just becomes who can source the better content, who can source the real authentic Alex, because good news, the real Alex is right here speaking to you right now. Whether it be King Alex Gilbert, God Alex Gilbert, doesn't matter, because I am the Alex and I'm speaking right now, and I can tell you which audience sees me as the more authentic individual. Okay, we got random guy's rebuttal. Here we go. Oh, it's game time now. I came here because you were against the YouTube chat. I need to find a way to defend myself, you know. As I said before, being older doesn't mean that much. Who cares about the label of God or King? Basically quoting what you said on Instagram. And his rebuttal to that was, it is still Alex, all caps. Don't forget, this is one person we're talking about. I am making my arguments because you called out the YouTube chat. Okay, so this is interesting. This is honestly interesting here. So I believe Random Guy is kind of taking this to the creator himself, right? So Random Guy, I guess this is more of a dialogue between me and you now. Sort of. But basically, you know, Instagram, they started this war, right? And you are out here now trying to defend yourself. You know, we can honestly compare this to, like, let's try to do what we all kind of know of, like a rap diss track, right? So let's pretend like we both, I'm sure we all know about the Kendrick and the Drake diss battles, right? So basically Instagram chat is Kendrick Lamar, right? And Instagram chat, they are dissing you right now, Random Guy, and you are Drake. You are on the defensive. You can't just let up, right? You can't just basically let up and be like, well, this is my defensive, I'm trying to do the best I can. No, when you get dissed, you have to absolutely go at it, right? It doesn't matter who started the diss war. It doesn't matter who started it. You have to end it, Random Guy. So we'll see. All right, so Random Guy basically said, and he's saying it to the Instagram chat, BB, you are not the fandom creator or brick builder or whatever you call yourself. You, me, we are all here because of Alex himself. He brought us together. So I say we sit here as viewers and listen to Alex. He is the root, he is the tree. Okay, so honestly, this is what Random Guy's doing. He is employing what I coined the Alex Gilbert tactic. He is doing, and this is going to be a throwback to the Black Pawn Beats diss war, right? Where both sides, King Alex Gilbert versus Black Pawn Beats. If you all remember that diss war, obviously you're all in my fandom, you all are heavily invested in my content. You both know that when I was dissing Black Pawn Beats, neither of us were budging on our principles, right? Neither of us were budging on our principles. So what I started to do was be like, okay, hey, Black Pawn Beats, let's have a truce. Let's have a truce. You know, we'll just go our separate ways. We are what we are, but let's have peace. Let's go back to doing what we love. And we'll see. That could work. It worked out eventually. I tried to make peace with Black Palm Beats for about 4 months, so it took a while, but it eventually worked. We'll see how Instagram responds to basically this truce, this peace negotiations here. And we'll see what they're saying, because they're typing a lot right now. Is he trying to truce right now? Yes. But one second, let me read all your stuff real quick. Let's see, where do we start off here? Random guy. What you see are old and new. What I see is the present of Alex G, the rapper who proves himself every day. And then they're saying that you copied what they said, and to be honest, I think they sent that prematurely because you were copying them. Like, you basically copied them as a quote to quote what they said and then to rebuttal, but they understand now. They understand that there's a truce going on. And basically, yeah, they're trying to truce. And Random Guy says, yes, we are apples of his tree. And then they say, you're right. I'm trying to come to a conclusion here. So basically, what Random Guy's trying to do is he's trying to come to the table. He's trying to be cordial. He's trying to be the bigger person. He's trying to be like, okay, you know what? Let's agree to disagree. Let's sit down here and, hey, it is what it is. Let's have peace. Let's both enjoy what we love. Alex Gilbert. King Alex Gilbert, God Alex Gilbert, doesn't matter. The real reason why we're all here, let's just enjoy the stream and let's learn from the greatest individual on this planet that we call Earth. So Instagram chat, do you agree? Oh crap, we got Alliance trying to kill me in game. But Instagram chat, do you agree to these truce? Do you agree to the truce? Are you willing to lay down your aggression and let bygones be bygones, as Black Palm Beats once said? And basically willing to say both of you are very well invested in the King Alex Gilbert content. Also in game, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, okay. Stupid Alliance, they always attack in packs, dude. A 66, a 67, a rogue who absolutely annihilated me, kept me in stun lock. It is what it is. All right, we are waiting on a response from the Instagram chat. We'll see how it goes. But this is interesting. I wasn't expecting a truce. I mean, it truly is the Alex Gilbert strategy. Here we go. This is their response. I truce for you, Random Guy, but for the generations of new Random Guys to come on both platforms. Yeah, okay, I got it. You know, sometimes my Instagram loads slow. I see it. But yeah, there is a truce. I assume, like, to be honest with you, the sentence kind of doesn't make sense to me. Like, I truce for you, Random Guy, but for the generations of new Random Guys that come on both platforms. I'm assuming what we got from that, like the grammar doesn't matter, right? The grammar does not matter whatsoever. Basically, there is a truce. We have peace. And just like the diss war between me and Black Palm Beats, I mean, we could draw so many commonalities here. Just like the diss war between me and Black Palm Beats, neither side was the victor. But both sides learned some lessons, and both sides learned to let bygones be bygones, and true peace, once again, blesses both YouTube chats. Or actually, man, I'm so used to streaming on YouTube, I'm just calling chat YouTube chat. Both chats in general, on Instagram and YouTube. And like that, we have peace. I was trying to be inspirational. You get the point. Yeah, I got the point. Wasn't grammatically incorrect, but like I could get the premise that you were trying to lay out. Hopefully there's no Alliance that are going to come back to try to snipe me. All right, and then Random Guy is BRBing, but he's already back. Random Guy, I don't know when you left, but Instagram agrees to your truce, not just because of you, but for the next generation of people like you that join both platforms, because they don't want to get into a multi-decade, multi-century long, drawn-out world war, right? So there is a truce now. congratulations. Neither side won, but both sides learned some lessons. Both sides learned some facts, and both sides can just enjoy the greatest person on the planet. Alex Gilbert. God, Alex Gilbert. King Alex Gilbert. And YouTube chat by Random Guy says, I wanted to admit, I like the Instagram's creativeness. Bro, I need to figure out how to read, bro. I am so illiterate. Holy crap. I have to admit, I like Instagram's creative activity. We'll just say that. He likes... Okay, so Random Guy basically is saying to the Instagram chat, I really like your creativity, especially with the poems. I'll give them the roses that they deserve. So there you go, Instagram chat. Basically, Random Guy is saying, you know, there is a truce going on. Neither side won, but I do really like the way that you typed out your sentences. Very creative. And like that, there's peace. Absolute peace. We witnessed the start of a war, casualties on both sides, and now we witnessed the end of it. All in one day. That's what you call a productive day right there. Look at that, man. Oh, and there we go. He's putting roses in the chat. Some rose emojis. So there you go. He's giving out the rose emojis to Instagram. Oh, I missed. There we go. We're almost done with this quest. Just 2 more Enraged Crushers. All right, and then Instagram, led by BB, said, thank you, Random Guy. I am a poem IRL. And then said, you had good confidence. So, Random Guy, Instagram chat, BB, your main, I guess, adversaries, admires your confidence to try to take up in battle. Truly, what a diplomatic resolution. It just happened exactly like the Black Pawn Beats diss war. How both sides basically engaged a little bit of complimentaries and then disappeared. Except Black Pawn Beats has sneak dissed me. I have no idea what the crap's going on with Black Pawn Beats. He randomly sneak dissed me. His newest song completely rips into me, verse 2. But, I mean, because it's a sneak diss, I don't know how to respond, so I haven't responded, but it's been like a month since he released it. I don't know why he's sneak dissing me now after trying to start a truce, but it is what it is, you know. What a weird guy. And then Random Guy says Thanos shakes his hands with an Iron Man. And then he says JK, like, just kidding. Where is 2 more rock elementals? They're somewhere here. I'm gonna put that right. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. He fell off now and is trying to use your fame to be relevant. That is unironically okay. Just in case if Black Pawn Beats sees this somehow. I don't want to like try to start off any more rivalries, right? But I will say, at least from what I've seen, and I'm not saying this is objectively correct or anything, but from what I've seen, he was doing fine view count wise, right? Before the diss war, before my involvement with him. But once when I started getting involved with him, it appeared to at least me that a majority of his viewers, like of his loyal viewers, left him. Like, I think a majority of his loyal viewers left him when he started the diss war with me. But he was still getting views on his videos, right? Because my fan base would interact with his videos because I keep linking them and like talking about him. But then he stopped. Like we called the truce, right? And immediately his view count dipped. Like he started getting like 10 views a video. Before he would get like, I think 100. And people that would comment, they would no longer comment positive things. They would comment basically hate comments being like, bro, just give up. Like nobody's benefiting from this. So I do think like he is trying to start up, at least in my opinion, I think he is trying to start up some drama by sneak dissing me now. to like try to bait me to respond to him so his views can go back up. Because his newest track that he released on YouTube over a month ago is called Manufactured. And I believe it's sitting at a solid 12 views right now. It's saying at solid 12 views. I listened to it because I wondered, I was like, oh, he released a new track. What's his new music going to be about? I listened to it. Verse 2 is so oddly specific. Like, if you listen to verse 2, it's so oddly specific to the point where it is obviously referencing me or Tex. I don't know. It might be referencing Tex as well, but I almost guarantee you it's me because I believe we had that exact conversation, and you'll know what I'm talking about if you listen to the song, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm probably not going to respond. I don't know. We'll see. Last day of school for me. Oh, that's crazy. Are you in high school, random guy, or college? I've been off of school for a few months now. Congratulations, by the way. Or even if you're graduating, like, I don't know, like a random grade. Like, even if you're graduating, like, 10th grade, congratulations. We're almost there. I think one of the problems with Dog Bone Beats, I forgot his name, is that he only has diss tracks and not his own personal music. Oh, Boneyard Dog Music, I think. Yeah, Boneyard Dog Music. Yeah, he's working on an album. I've actually been talking to him since the beef ended. Basically, Boneyard Dog Music, like, those aren't his first two songs. Like, he had an established channel. He had his own established music artist channel, I guess, his own established YouTube channel. And he just made this new random channel to post the Black Pawn Beats diss tracks. But he is planning on posting an album. Like, that's going to be his new artist persona. And he said he was using the diss tracks to basically, like, get him in the creative mood. Like, get him into the mood of making music. And obviously, making diss tracks and really get you into the mood of making music. Like, I don't know if you've seen this, random guy, but do you remember when Black Pawn Beats literally dropped like 15 diss tracks in a row for his DEF CON series? Like, that's how much we motivated Black Pawn Beats to drop tracks. And he probably, I think he archived them. Like, I don't think he deleted them, but he like privated them because he's supposedly calling a truce, even though he's sneak dissing me, but it's what it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's turn in this quest right here.
Another day.
The Earthen Ring take no pride in what was done. We do what we must to heal the land.
Come back.
Oh wow, we got more quests. The wretched lost ones, heretofore banished to the swamps of Zangra Marsh, are seeking to spread their filth to other parts of the world. I have sought the wisdom of the... Is that furries? There's no way, right? I have sought the wisdom of the Furies. That says Furies. That does not say furries. Okay. I was about to be like, Blizzard, what? Okay, that says Furies. Okay. I have sought the wisdom of the Furies and gained their blessing.
Go on then.
To stop the source, we must unleash the elements upon them. I give you living fire, plucked from the fiery essence of Incendius himself. Travel to the Windy Reed village southeast of here and unleash the living fire upon their huts. Let them see the fury of the elements. That was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting. I completely read that wrong. I was about to be like, holy crap, what? Poison. These rocks are not from Nagrand. These rocks are from poison. You destroy poison rock. You find usurper. You are granted a piece of the fury of the earth. Take the boulder of Gorrag and hurl it at the poison rock. Shatter their shells to discover their truth. Destroy the minions of the usurper and return Gorrag in his name. You find him at the shattered elements at the edge of the world southeast. There's one more quest. Oh, wait, no, maybe that was it. Okay, so we gotta go down there and over there. Okay. So how have you been? What have you been up to? Well, like you, random guy, I just graduated high school. Like, well, not just. I graduated high school 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I graduated high school 2 weeks ago. That's why I took a really long hiatus. Remember when you said you should stream more? Because I took like a month break. I had to like basically make sure I can graduate, like make sure I was on track to graduate, finish up any last minute things with school, finish up graduating, finish like my college applications and stuff, make sure like I'm ready to go to college next year. I went to my college orientation. I had my graduation party. I scheduled my wisdom teeth to be removed. It's been a really, really eventful month. There's been all kinds of stuff, honestly. Been a crazy month. Let's see here. Oh, wait, while we're here, I need to clear out my bags. That's what I need to do. Yeah, it's probably been like the May, right? May was the month I was in school. Or May was the month where I graduated and all like the graduation and stuff. This has been probably the busiest month I've had in like probably years. Like this May has been probably the busiest month I've ever had in a long time. There's just been so much stuff. Like it turns out there is a lot of stuff you have to do before you graduate high school. Like a lot of stuff you have to get in order. I'm sure if you're graduating high school, you're probably going through that same stuff as well. If you're going to college, or I bet you even if you're going to the workforce, it's probably even harder, to be honest, if you're going to the workforce. Because college, I have like a whole 3 months break now because my college doesn't start till August. So I kind of just sit around and play World of Warcraft and stream all the way to like 2 a.m. I don't know what I do with this extra stuff. Can I sell? Actually, cleft hoof meat. This will all probably sells honestly for cooking. Yeah, that'll all sell. That's probably enough backspace I need. Ah, yeah. Yep, exactly. Yeah, really, really busy month. But like now, honestly, I'm gonna go to vacation. Like, I think. I wish Burning Crusade had a calendar. I think 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, I go to vacation on Florida. But I won't be streaming on vacation, obviously. I'm going to be enjoying the beach and stuff and enjoying life. But other than my vacation in Florida and removing my wisdom teeth, I believe my whole summer schedule is completely open. Like, no more, like, school, no more busy work, no more random events, no more stuff like that. Really just relaxing, just enjoying. Probably, I wouldn't say this is my last summer break because I'm going to have summer break in college too. But this is going to be my last college, or my last summer break as still kind of like a child, right? Because I think basically, right, most people think once when you graduate high school, you become a man or a woman, right? You become an adult, basically. But I'm in like this weird transitionary phase where I'm going from high school to college. So I'm still kind of am a child until I go to college. So I'm going to enjoy my last childhood spring break, right? Just enjoying the vibes, enjoying life. Being stress-free. Because I'm basically all good to go. Like, I went to my college orientation already. I already went to my college orientation. I'm all good there. I obviously passed all my classes. I actually graduated with honors. I graduated my high school with honors, which is pretty swagger. And everything's all good, right? Everything looks great. Feels great. I mean, really, we're just going to sit around now. And August 24th, I think. I go back August 24th. So I have like a really long time. In fact, I don't think I want to say my birthday. I don't think I want to say my birthday on stream, but never mind. That's a bit too much personal information. Oh, also, random guy. I wanted to ask, like, is the stream choppy at all? Like, on your end, is the stream choppy? Is, like, anything, like, is audio choppy? Does the visuals look fine? Because I keep getting these errors on YouTube, right? I keep getting these errors from YouTube saying that I'm not receiving, like YouTube's not receiving enough video for some reason. I don't know why, but then I go and I look up the video on my phone, and I go and look up the video on my computer, and the stream looks completely fine on my end. So I don't know. And since you're watching the YouTube stream and like you're not like, I guess, in my same household using my same internet and my same devices, you're probably like the best example. But yeah, like, is the YouTube stream buttery smooth, or like, is there any like micro stutters? I think are the game. Like, if you see any micro stutters, that's from the game. But anything else has to do with the stream itself. Like, if there's big like jumps or anything like that. Before I answer that random guy, is the stream fine? Like, I do actually, before I forget, because like right now I have this error, right? That's saying YouTube's not receiving. Oh, sometimes it loads a bit, but it looks good. Okay. How often does it load? Because it's probably because I'm live streaming to Instagram as well. This is the first time I've live streamed to Instagram seriously. Normally I just post on Instagram. I post reels and normal posts. This is the first time I did an Instagram live stream, and because of that, it might be putting more strain on my computer. But if it's not buffering that often, then it's probably fine. And for college, I am going to do cybersecurity, which hopefully you know what that is. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to be studying cybersecurity. It's like 20 seconds delayed. Oh, the delay is fine. Yeah, the delay is built in. All streams are like that. 20 seconds is normal. I'm more talking about the, I guess, visual quality. Like, if the visual quality randomly deteriorates, or if like I'm speaking and words are coming out, but my character is not moving, or the game's not moving. That's when there's a problem, because there's always going to be a delay when you're live streaming because of reasons, I guess. Like, it's just bad. Like, you can't really process the video as it comes in instant time, so it takes a while. But yeah, there should always be a delay. 20 seconds seems a little high, but I mean, if it's really just a 20-second delay, that should be fine. Oh, you don't have the best internet? That could be it too then. What resolution are you watching it on? Because I go all the way up to 2K. And if you're watching at 2K, I don't recommend it if you have bad internet. Because like 2K, it will look really nice, right? Like, if you're watching this stream at 2K, you're effectively seeing what I'm seeing verbatim. But at the same exact time, it requires a pretty good internet connection. Like a pretty decent internet connection, like the type of, I would like basically Ethernet. Like, if you know what Ethernet is, it's like when you're connected to your, like when you have a physical connection to your router. You basically need Ethernet in order to watch a 2K video, or like have a really good phone, I guess. But yeah, it could also be your end. That's like the problem with diagnosing streams like this. Because like, until you get a real audience, like an audience of like 50 plus people, what you're doing is basically just asking anecdotes. And somebody, like, for example, like you, may have really bad internet. It may not be my fault. It may be the internet provider fault that you have. It's perfect. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube's throwing up an error then. I'll probably watch the VOD back as well once when it gets uploaded to YouTube and processed on their servers. Make sure there's no error. Yeah, 1440p. If you have bad internet, I probably recommend more like 720 to 1080. You will notice a obviously drop in quality, but 1440p is for probably like high-end stuff. But you can also keep watching if you like the visual quality, because basically you're seeing what I'm seeing at 1440p. Anything else and you start getting like it be fuzzy. But yeah, to answer your question once again, just to make sure you heard it, because I kind of just sidetracked your question with my question. But yeah, I'm going to college to study cybersecurity. I always been interested in computers, and cybersecurity really jumped out at me. Well, kind of. I have a whole story if you want to hear it. I have a really, really, really long story on how I got into cybersecurity. The thing I don't like about these bottles is that I run out of water so fast. Like they look big, right? But like when you're talking as much as me, you end up drinking so much of it so fast. I guess I've also been streaming for an hour. I was thinking about dual wielding them. Like I'm thinking about bringing down 2. Because I go through about 1 an hour, it looks like. Because it's good to stay hydrated while you're streaming. Even if you're like perfectly hydrated, it still helps with like the mouth. Because when you talk this much, right? You know, you're breathing, you're speaking. Your mouth tends to get dry. But yeah, so far, like, everything looks great. I mean, this has been like the first like real professional experiment, right? Where I'm live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and Instagram. I always stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. And I never could get Instagram to work because like I'm always pushing my graphics card to the max, and adding Instagram is like the straw that breaks the camel's back. It just absolutely fails, and all my streams look terrible. But I think I finally fine-tuned all my streams to get it so I can stream at YouTube at 2K, stream at Twitch, I guess, at 720p, and then stream at Instagram at a nice, crisp 480p 30 FPS. And this all seems to be working. What's my utilization? I'm using about 80% of my GPU on OBS processor side. But yeah, because like so far, I mean, Twitch, I never have any Twitch viewers. I don't know why. Like Twitch Discovery is garbage. Like Twitch Discovery, you might as well like not even use Twitch. Like the only reason why I use Twitch is for the Twitch clips. I don't even really use Kick. I'm just on Kick because I'm on all the platforms. I was like, okay, I might as well just stream the Kick as well. But yeah, like the Instagram chat and the YouTube chat work out pretty well. Seems like you guys can understand what I was saying the whole time. The Instagram chat also all left, by the way. I think they all went to bed. I think after that war, they were like, all right, it's time to go to bed. Well, yeah, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting that. Because I streamed last night on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. But I had my Instagram streaming settings too high, so my YouTube and Twitch chat were completely frozen. Like, you could hear audio, but like the stream itself was like literally 1 FPS. It was like a slideshow. And it would update like every 30 seconds. Like if you go watch the VOD, like whenever you have free time, watch yesterday's stream, you can see how bad it was. Like at first, it starts out fine. Like for the first 7 minutes, it's completely fine. Because my GPU hasn't had the time to heat up. Because like as the stream goes on, my computer gets hotter. And when it got too hot, it started thermal throttling. And then you can literally see in real time my stream get worse in both quality and responsiveness. Like it would slowly start like doing this. But the audio would be fine. But like the picture would be absolutely terrible. But I think I got it so both sides are fixed and all right. Let's see here. I almost have all my rap videos posted as well. when I was in the diss war with Black Pawn Beats, I wasn't posting any other rap tracks because if I was going to post a track, it was going to be, oh, I need to use the boulder on these guys. What am I doing? Yeah, if I was going to post any rap video during the diss war with Black Pawn Beats, it was going to be a response to Black Pawn Beats. So because of that, I had a lot of side projects I was doing because obviously I wasn't spending my whole time writing diss tracks on Black Pawn Beats. I was doing other stuff. So I was making rap tracks on just completely other random stuff. I mean, I'm sure you've heard some of my newest rap tracks. I've just been making them on completely random stuff, right? And now I finally got to start posting all of them, and I'm almost done posting all of them. And then I think I'll start making new music. I haven't recorded a rap video or produced an instrumental in, I think, 2 to 3 months. It's been 2 to 3 months since I made a new song. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I have a big stash. I think there's still, like, it's still going to be a while before I put out all the rest of my songs. I think there's, like, I don't know, 10 of them left. Like, my third album, The Rapture, still is not posted. Because when I got into the diss war with Black Pawn Beats, I was making my third album, The Rapture. It's basically my 3-album trilogy. I had my Come Up With Deception, The Bible with God Alex Gilbert, and then The Rapture was supposed to be the ceremonious in rap style, like separation of God Alex Gilbert and King Alex Gilbert. Like once when The Rapture finally gets released, it will make so much sense, like artistically. The clash between God Alex Gilbert and King Alex Gilbert. Like for example, some of the songs are already been released. Like I don't know if you heard God versus Alex. If you heard God versus Alex, like that's the main track of The Rapture. That was already posted. My official music video of God's Last Stand, that's also on The Rapture. Alex Can Rap comes from The Rapture. And then there's a few others that I haven't posted yet that needs to be posted on that album. And that's my third album, The Rapture. I think it's like 10 songs. The Bible was definitely my most ambitious track. It tells a story from start to finish. Like if you listen to lyrics wise, tells a complete story. But The Rapture is I like The Rapture as well. The Rapture is when I start using other people's instrumentals. Like when I first started rapping, I stayed away from using other people's instrumentals, other people's beats, just because I wanted to make my own, and I didn't want to like deal with other people, like because you know other people can slow down the creative process or just make things annoying or make things a headache. So I didn't really want to get involved with any of that stuff, you know, like it gets annoying. But eventually I realized I wanted to use other people's beats because like I think about everybody else, right? And I think about all like, you know, Eminem, Kanye West. I mean, like everybody collabs with other people's beats. Like, you know, like even Dr. Dre and Kanye West, like those two people, they're known as producers. They still rap on other people's beats. And I also realized like other people's beats are also way more professional sounding than mine. So I started rapping on other people's beats as well. And I also think that might help me get better with learning because that's a more like, I guess, structured beat, because my beats, they are interesting, they are unique, but they're chaotic. That's probably the best way to describe it. They're chaotic. And because they're chaotic, they probably aren't the best to learn and get better at rapping on. So when I was in The Rapture and I was recording The Rapture about 4 months ago. I finished recording The Rapture about 4 months ago. I realized, you know, I might as well use other people's beats. Like I got to know also all these other great producers. Like you've been seeing some of them, right? Like I collabed on a track with some people. Those aren't for The Rapture, but I just collabed with DD Mac and Not Really Jamie on one of their own songs for their own albums. I collabed with Parody Fowl to make some beats, or to use his beats on my tracks. Parody Fowl, Antient, Jado Styles, but that's a free type beat. I never was really in contact with Jado Styles. I just went to free type beat on Instagram and I downloaded it. Or not Instagram, sorry, YouTube. And I downloaded it. But yeah, I honestly, I don't know. I feel like I made so many instrumentals, right, that I don't think I know how to make any more. Like, I made 170-ish instrumentals in the past 3-ish years. In the past 3-ish years, I made 170 beats, 170 instrumentals. Which is insane, right? Like, that's a lot of tracks, and that's like a lot of unique expression. And I think, like, I was also pushing myself too hard, like, creatively. Especially with the diss war and everything. I was pushing myself too hard creatively, and I think my art was struggling. Like, I think I was hitting beat block. I think I was hitting writer's block. I think I wasn't doing my best because of other reasons. And because of that, I decided to just take a break. And once when I get done with all my reserves, once when I post all my rap music on all my hard drives, because I got, like I said, I got a bunch of tracks just sitting around, right? I have a bunch of tracks just sitting around waiting. Is Instagram still there? No, well, I am still streaming on Instagram, but everybody went to bed in the Instagram chat. So I'm still streaming on Instagram, so other people could randomly join. But they all went to bed. I'm at 0 viewers on Instagram. BB is gone. Yeah, the one problem about streaming at this time is that most people go to bed. Like, the thing I do like, well, I guess I had two problems. The problem one is when I streamed during the daytime, first off, I had, like, duties, right? I had to, like, do chores and, like, you know, talk to people, and other people could randomly call me, and other people were using the internet, so I couldn't just hog the internet, right? Because streaming takes a lot of bandwidth. It takes a lot of internet. So, obviously, I gotta be respectful of the other people in my house. So there was that, and then also when I was streaming when people were at work or at school. Then people couldn't even tune in then. There were a lot of problems with that streaming at that time, but now streaming at this time, at least in my time zone, people are getting ready to go to bed. Like in my time zone, it's midnight. It's midnight, 12:32, so people do go to bed. But I still think this is the best time, because actually I used to live stream at this time. When I first started live streaming, my first ever live stream was this schedule. I really do like this schedule for live streaming, and this schedule for live streaming can end up working. I ended up getting a 94 live concurrent viewers. When I was live streaming every single day last summer break, because I started live streaming, I think, yeah, it was July. My first ever live stream, I think, was July of last year. And I started streaming every single day in July. And eventually that compounded, and I got up to 94 live concurrent viewers. I've never topped that since. Which was honestly insane. It was like, wow, like 94 people are watching my channel at one time. Like 94 people at the same exact time were watching this random dude play World of Warcraft in his basement at midnight. I believe it was a lot of European people. I had an overlap with a bunch of people from Europe, because while it is midnight here, in Europe it is, I don't know what time it is in Europe, but it's like time to like get up. So I had a lot of overlap with European viewers. But I know this schedule can work for getting viewers, and people can watch the VODs too. Although, it's not really the same though. The VODs are not really the same. Actually, that is a question. So, random guy, do you watch like the YouTube streams once when they're over? Because I actually had people back in the day watch my YouTube VODs like as actual videos, like they would just watch the whole thing. Like they couldn't interact with me, obviously, right? Because the live stream was over. But they would still watch the whole live stream from start to finish. Because what I did in my live streams back in the day, and I do it still, right, is I talk about my life, right? My stories in life, or I just talk about random stuff. Like if you notice, like my streaming style is talk. Like I mold my streaming style as always be talking. Like that's how I stream. So when you talk this often, first off, you get really good at talking. Second off, you end up saying a bunch of stuff that actually people want to hear, like stories, like a whole chat war. That was insane. Stuff like that. Also, I need to figure out, I wonder if I could, I want to try and make that a video, but I don't know how I can make that a video. Well, yeah, I'm wondering if you watch the VODs once when they're done processing on YouTube. I know when I finish streams, sometimes, yeah, I know when I finish my streams, it takes about an hour for it to like actually get posted. Like technically, right when I finish my stream, you can go watch the VOD, right? But YouTube's still processing it. I don't know why it does that. I don't know what YouTube does, but like when I finish my stream, it like does something with the video to like re-encode it. I don't know why it re-encodes it. But then after 24 hours, then it starts pushing out the video to my subscribers and other people. It normally actually takes about 2 weeks for it to hit the algorithm. But at the same exact time, it also finishes transcribing later. I completely lost my train of thought there, to be honest. Anyway, let's complete these 2 quests. Gurok betrayed the elements. Gurok must be summoned. You summon Gurok, and you destroy. You must go to Warmal Hill to the northeast and find where Ogre worship Gurok. You put Ogre Skull from Warmal Orglers on Gurok's earthen band. Only then will Gurok come. 7 skulls. If you live, bring Gordag back. Gurok's earthen head. Goldwig crushes head. Goldwig bites down hard, shaking the earth beneath your feet. Then we can turn this quest over here.
Must not give up.
Your efforts have stifled the spread of pollution, but other troubles have surfaced. Watersoon was able to shed the stink of corruption, but in doing so, created a twisted spirit essence. A spirit essence composed of the vilest corruption found amongst the elements. You will find this polluted spirit of the swamp southwest of here, hidden in the depths of Lake Unspring. Find and destroy the polluted essence of Watersoon and any other corrupt offspring it may have created.
You'll come back.
Yeah. I always wondered how entertaining my VODs were, my completed live streams. Because I actually had a dude, like I said, remember I was talking about that dude who watched my VODs to completion? Like literally start from finish. Also, I can kill this lions. Get out of here. Easy. That dude would literally watch my VODs and then he would comment under them to like know that I watched him. And he would bring up like very specific events. Like he would bring up something that happened at like and he would do a timestamp. He would do like 3 hours and 14 minutes. Like at 3 hours and 14 minutes, it'd be like, wow, thank you for sharing this story. And then like relate it to his life too. Like that was a crazy connection. His name was Astral Talent. I don't know if he's still subscribed to this channel. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if Astral Talent ends up seeing this. Hey, Astral Talent, this is for you if you're watching this VOD right now. But what's up, man? What's up? Nice to see you. Drop a comment below and I'll part it like I always do. But yeah, his name was Astral Talent. And it was like really cool to know that even if I had 0 viewers, I would still have people watch my streams and my VOD, watch my streams as VODs. All right, get out of here. There we boom. Okay. I'll be honest. I think World of Warcraft is kind of interesting, but I love the chat, being here live in the moment with the presence. Yeah, I mean, that's what I assumed live stream was all about, right? Like, I always assumed that, like, the only reason people care about live streamers is to chat with them, like in live, like, you know, like one-to-one conversation with really low latency to talk. And then, like, if you want to watch them on YouTube, you watch like a clip channel, you know, like where they take a clip of the stream, you know, where it's like edited, they cut out the boring parts, and then they ship it out. But apparently there's people that just watch the whole thing, right? From start to finish. They just watch the whole VOD. Or at least there was a few people. Like, I think it was just Astral Talent. Actually, I know Chilo. Chilo was also another one of my viewers. He actually comes in from time to time. I know he still is around. I think the last time I seen him was like a month ago. And this is actually his time too. So he might pop in one of these days to say hello. But this is like his time for streaming. I think he is Central Time. I don't know what time that would be for him to watch the stream, but I know Kilo is another regular. He would watch the VODs if he misses the whole stream as well. Yeah, it's interesting because there's like a revolving door of YouTube viewers. Like my first ever YouTube viewers were my IRL friends. And they, like, I would have 4 live concurrent viewers, but like all 4 of them were my friends. Like, it wasn't random people over the internet. But like they would stay and like chat with me through the YouTube chat and stuff. And that was nice. I don't know if they're going to do it again or not. We'll see. But they used to do that. And then they eventually stopped because I stopped streaming because I focused on school again. And then after that, I got people like Chilo and Astral Talent, and then a few other people that watch World of Warcraft content. And then the next generation, so like the first generation was my IRL friends. The next generation was like Chilo, Astral Talent, you know, random internet people. Oh, and then there was THAT Man. Bro, I'm forgetting THAT Man. Dude. Oh man, there's THAT Man. Literally well, he's no longer a mod, but I had the mod of r/making hip hop in my stream. THAT Man 2, the Res Q. I don't know if he'll ever return because my Reddit account's banned. I don't know if you've seen that, but my Reddit account is banned on Reddit. I don't know why they banned me, but it is what it is. But yeah, I had the mod of r/making hip hop come in my streams a bunch of times. And we would talk. He was around for a while. In fact, the reason why, like, Black Palm Beats actually dissed the mod from r/making hip hop THAT Man because of his adjacence to me. And then, you know, Black Palm Beats came into one of my streams one day. And I think that's about it. Those are like all the people that chat. There's a lot of people, I assume they're World of Warcraft players. They watch my stream or they put the VOD in the background, but like they don't really interact with it. Like the type of people that put something on in the background and they like go do their dishes or they do their chores or they play other video games. There's a lot of people that do that where they just sit around and just have it play in the background so they don't interact. Those viewers are still nice as well. Because actually what's nice about those viewers is, and this may sound like kind of silly, but like I don't have to be as entertained with those viewers. Like as long as I'm constantly talking and like, you know, keeping a good flow state going, those viewers will be entertained because they just have it on in the background, right? So as long as there's like noise, then they're chilling while they're like grinding for mounts or doing their chores or their laundry. There's a lot of people that do that. And that was probably what a bunch of those 94 people were from. When I had 94 live concurrent viewers on YouTube a whole year ago. If you had a whole wiki fandom about you, would I be a person in there? Just think about random wiki page under your name for the random guy 4512. Yeah, you would probably... You wouldn't have like a big entry, right? You would probably be like really minor, right? Like it wouldn't be because, like, no offense, but like in all honesty, like I said, you're a new viewer. You haven't made that much of a mark. But yeah, you would probably be in my wiki page. Black Pawn Beats, he would have a huge section dedicated. Parody Foul, like all the people I collabed with. There's actually, my wiki page would be pretty big. I actually have a pretty big legacy in my opinion. I would love to have a wiki page about me too. I love it when people make content about me without like my motivation, right? Like when people just make random YouTube shorts about me or random videos. I have one dude, his name is Scratch Eddie. He made something about, he has a website and he posted like my deception banner, like my icon on his website for like a couple of months. I thought that was cool. I have a lot of interesting viewers, and I mean interesting in a good way, not interesting in a bad way. Like, you know, interesting as in they have really good qualities that make them stand out. Yeah, Black Pawn Beats gets so many pages. So much lore. Same thing with Tex and Boneyard Dog Music. Like, honestly... I don't know. Black Pawn Beats might be like the biggest effect on me. I'm trying to think like who had the biggest effect on like who I am today, like my online presence. It's close. Tatman has a lot of pages too, honestly. Tatman would honestly get a lot of pages. He's the mod at r/making hip hop. X would obviously get a lot. Hilo would get a lot. Yeah, I don't know, but Black Pawn Beats would definitely be up there for like the most. I always think about what could have been. Me and BB deserve a page for this minor war. Maybe not a page, but maybe like half a page, like the great Instagram YouTube war. I could see that. A whole page might be a little overkill since like this only really lasted an hour, but definitely half a page. It's notable. It's notable, definitely. There's so many canon events looking back. I honestly think that you could like, I don't know how to make a wiki page. I'm sure somebody knows how, but like there is a lot of material. Like I said, like I don't delete any content except, well, I actually deleted a few things. When I made a truce with Black Pawn Beats, I deleted his screenshots. Well, I deleted the screenshots I took of him. I deleted the screenshots I took of him and a few other things. But other than that, I don't delete things from my channel. There's like all kinds of content on my channel that you can like decipher. I mean, it's a huge library of stuff. And most of the stuff, hopefully, I say hopefully here, but most of the stuff is entertaining. Or at least interesting, hopefully. So there's like a lot of stuff you can make. I'm definitely an interesting guy. Also, I have no idea where he's supposed to go. Am I supposed to go all the way up here? There's no way, right? Okay, I'm supposed to go all the way over there. All right. Called the reminisce of the Avengers War. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, like I always aspired to have a video essay made on me. Like, you know, I don't even know what the video essay creators are called, like the big ones. Well, I'm sure you watched a video essay on one of your favorite creators before, or like a video essay on a game or that stuff. I always want somebody to make a video essay about me. A wiki fan page would be cool. I always thought like fan art and fan stuff like that, like fan interaction was so cool. That's honestly one of the main reasons why I like streaming so much, is because it's like a direct way to talk to your audience. Because like, yeah, we could talk over YouTube comments, we have before, but it's like indirect, like it's not live. It's not like you said, the presence is cool. That's why I like live streaming so much, to engage with my community. And hopefully, like one day I can get that video essay, or like even a YouTube short. Like I encourage anybody, like if you have any experience with anything, feel free to use any of my content, and then like, you know, just like send it to me in like a YouTube comment or something. I'll highlight it on my channel. I would say highlight it on my Reddit, but now my Reddit's deleted, and that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I have no idea how this is going to work. I've never done this quest before. It looks like a group quest, but it's actually kind of concerning, but I should be fine. It's a 67, and I'm 67. See how this goes. But yeah, I guess if I were to categorize like the phases of, I guess, Alex Gilbert, right? Because you got King Alex Gilbert and God Alex Gilbert. But like, I guess my online personality. First, you would have the beginnings. That's with God Alex Gilbert, like the deception era. Because I first started my internet presence as a rapper. Brown French Fry, Brown French Fry, Kristen Stickman, Final Collapse, Diddler the Fiddler, all that stuff. I mean, if you go to my oldest, like if you search by oldest on my channel, you'll see all those videos, all those old rap videos with my Logitech gaming microphone. Because like, this is a real nice microphone, right? This is a Blue Yeti microphone. Sounds crisp, sounds perfect. I started rapping on a Logitech gaming microphone where the microphone was like this big. It was real tiny. And it sounded absolutely terrible, but I mean, it was my first ever like rap recordings. So like, there was the deception era, and then you had like the gaining popularity era of the Bible. Also, I'm gonna try to summon this dude. I'm really kind of scared about this group content. And then you have like sort of the fallout / disinterested in rap, because I went through a phase where I didn't feel like I was getting better rapping. I felt like a lost cause. So I started live streaming. Oh my god, this guy's big. How much damage can I do? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill this dude. Nah. Oh my god, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh my god, he's fast, I'm dead. Dang it. I'll run back. Yeah, then you have the gaining popularity God Alex Gilbert era, and then I have like the fall off era, or like the despair era, because truly there was a time where I felt like I wasn't getting better at rapping, and I was becoming disinterested in it. I felt like I was making no progress. Nobody was really vibing with my tracks, and I felt stuck in a rut. So I stopped really prioritizing rap, and instead I made my first ever gaming video, how to automate portals in World of Warcraft Classic. That video is sitting at 10,000 views right now, and it still gets like, I don't know, I think it gets like 50 views a day. And it's just a how-to guide of how to automate portals in World of Warcraft Classic. And it's still doing extremely well. Nobody else has made that video before, because one day I was playing World of Warcraft and I wanted to automate portals, and I was looking up on YouTube for all these videos on how to figure this out, like, because I seen all their mages, right? I would go into chat and I would be like, want to sell portal. Somebody would be like, want to buy portal. I would try to invite them, and some auto invite add-on would go through. And I was trying to figure out how these other mages were doing it. So I took to YouTube, and all the videos I could find were either A, clickbait, or B, completely out of date or didn't work. So when you can't figure out the information, I figured it out myself. I spent like 6 hours trying to figure it out. Eventually I interviewed some other mage in game. They're like, oh, you gotta get this add-on called Thick Portals. And then I downloaded it, I set it up, and then I was like, you know, I have a YouTube channel. I'll just make a video and do it myself, right? And then I made that video, I posted it, and it is what it is. And it just started getting so many views, and it took off so much that I just started like loving gaming as a YouTube medium. And then I did gaming for a while. Also, you wrote something in chat. Alex, I just wanted to say I had a really good night talking to you and seeing how you bed. I love the lore with BB, and that would soon be concluded in a great way. A lot of great things have gone down. I might get off in a few minutes. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Truly, I mean, this stream's always open whenever. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to stream. My plan to stream is Sunday through Thursday, hopefully. Now, this is tentatively. I'm not sure I'm actually going to follow through with this, but my plan is to stream Sunday through Thursday at 11 p.m. to about 1 to 2 a.m. Like this time, basically. I'm planning on streaming this time every single day, except like the weekends, basically, if that makes more sense. I'll try to post my streaming schedule. Actually, I'll try posting on YouTube. I'll try to post my streaming schedule on YouTube, and because I like this schedule. And now that, like, you know, people are getting off of school, right? Congratulations with graduating, by the way. There should be a lot more free time that people like you can join the stream. Please don't die. Good. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Truly was an insane night, right? Truly was an insane night. Crazy, crazy stuff's gone all around. You'll be here for a couple more minutes. Cool. Am I going to stream in college? To be honest, I don't think I want to answer that question right now because I don't know how hard college is going to be. I have my classes. I have 16 credit hours. I don't know how hard my classes are going to be. I don't know how much I need to study for. So I want to. I want to stream in college. It'll probably be like how I've been streaming recently. Like, I'll just stream however I feel like it, whenever I feel like it. I won't have a schedule. Like right now I have a schedule, or at least I'm going to try to have a schedule where I stream like every single day at this set time for this long to see how I can grow. For college, it will probably just be whenever I feel like it. But during the summer breaks, I'll definitely probably keep streaming. So once again, in a year from now, I'll stream at a dedicated schedule and my whole schedule's cleaned up and stuff like that. Yo, we got a raid. We got Ethereon raided this stream, but not this stream, the Rumble stream, because there's all kinds of viewers. Also, thank you for raiding the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Makes sense. It's just that you don't have a great idea of what will happen or when you can stream. Yeah, we'll see. Like I will say my college has what is called an esports arena, which is basically beefed out computers. Like the type of computers that you can go to like championships with. Like think about like $3,000 computers, like really good graphics, insane monitors, stuff like that. So there are really good computers at my college that I'll probably use to live stream, to be honest with you. Like if I were to stream at college, I'll probably stream on these insane computers. What's up, man? How is TBC treating you? Pretty well, honestly. It's been a while. I took a month break from playing the Burning Crusade Classic to play Mists of Pandaria Classic, but now I'm back. I'm level 68. I'm excited to get to max level so I can play some Karazhan. Thanks for the raid, by the way. I don't know like if you heard that yet. Oh, you'll try to make a way? Exactly. Yeah, I'll definitely try to stream when I'm in college. But that's like 3 months from now, so I mean, there's no worries. But yeah, it'll be fun. And hopefully, like, the quality might even be better. I might even be able to stream YouTube in 4K. Do a 4K live stream. That might be crazy. Also, for the people that are joining just from Rumble, I live stream on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch. I basically live stream on all the platforms. So if you can't see the chat, like if it just looks like I'm talking to myself, it's because I'm reading messages from a different chat. You cleared Karazhan, you did, no problem. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, I never played Burning Crusade when it was current, but I did run through Karazhan when it was a raid, or not raid, sorry, when it was a dungeon in Legion. And I thought Karazhan and Legion, when it was a mega dungeon, I thought it was really interesting, and I am excited to start the raid. I never got to play, I did Molten Core. I did Molten Core in Classic, but other than that, I never really did a Classic raid because it took me so long to level. By the time I got up to level 60, there were like nobody, basically. Like, there was nobody running any raids except Molten Core because people wanted to just go to Burning Crusade. So hopefully I can like finally accomplish a Classic level raid. Ethereum does actually talk to himself. Okay. Thanks, Alex. It's been so fun and nice talking to you. See you. Hey, peace out, random guy. Thank you for catching this stream. Now we got the Rumble chat to entertain. My one YouTube chatter just left the stream, or is leaving the stream right now. It's been a crazy night of leveling. This is my second time getting rated on Rumble. That's kind of crazy. The community on Rumble for live streaming is actually pretty insane. I never would have thought Rumble is beating out like the likes of Twitch, YouTube, and even Kick, honestly. Like, the Rumble streaming culture seems tight. We're so close to level 69. My plan is to get to level 69 this stream. I think I have full rested experience all the way to level 60. I think even 70, honestly, because I haven't played for a month, and we should have full rested XP all the way up there. We all do our best to help each other out. Yep. I gotta get back to the night shift. Hey, good night, Nathan. Welcome to the King Alex Gilbert stream, by the way. Nice meeting you. Yeah, I'm almost done with questing in Nagrand. And once I'm in Nagrand, I'll probably go Shadowmoon Valley, finish up those quests, and I should be like level 70 in no time. Do some heroic dungeons too. I played Burning Crusade Classic during the Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch. So back in when the first servers came out, back in 2019, when they progressed through, I made a DK during the Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch, and I leveled them all the way up to 70 before Wrath of the Lich King released. So I played a little bit of Burning Crusade, and I did, I think, Zul'Aman. I think that was the only raid I did. I never did Karazhan or any other raid. I did Zul'Aman on my DK like 6 years ago, and that was it. Man, I grinded so hard, 69 to 70. Felt like it took so long. Yeah, we'll see how long it takes. It can't take longer than 0 to 60, right? 0 to 60 took me. I kid you not. I made this character back on when World of Warcraft Classic released back in 2019. I made that character in 2019. I never got him to level 60. I got him to about level 40. And then I quit because it was taking me way too long to get to level 60. And then the anniversary servers came out. And I was like, this is my second chance. I'm going to level this character, this new character, all the way up to level 60. I'm going to experience all the raids, Molten Core, Nax Ramus, Encourage, Blackwing Lair. It's going to be great. And I made that character, and I believe the anniversary edition for Classic WoW lasted for about 2 years. I got to level 60 It took me 2 years. Technically 6 years if we're counting the whole debacle with the 2019 Classic Edition. It took me a whole 2 years to get all the way to level 60. So hopefully level 70 is gonna be more chill. We'll fireball this Lake Surger. The thing that's interesting, because I normally play, I guess, actually I haven't been playing Midnight that much, but I played a lot of War Within and a lot of Mists of Pandaria Classic. The one thing that is kind of nice about those things is that resisting isn't a thing. So like, I'm supposed to be a frost mage, right? But I'm killing all these water elementals. And because of that, I can't actually use my frost abilities. So I gotta sit here and basically take 2 times as long to kill them. It's worth it. Some of the best raids in the game were TBC. Yeah, I barely remember Zul'Aman. Well, I remember Zul'Aman was pretty hype. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. Actually, no, hold on. I don't think I ever cleared Zul'Aman. I think when I was playing on my Death Knight, I didn't know any of the mechanics, right? I went into Zul'Aman, had no idea what the mechanics were. I think I died. We killed the first boss that was like a bird. Like the bird man, the bird troll. And then we couldn't kill the second boss. We wiped like twice. Everybody left the group because it was a pug. And that was it. 5 to 6 hours to get from 69 to 70. That's crazy. I don't, well, actually it might. How long have I been on level 68 for? I think it's been a while. But then again, you probably didn't have rest experience. I have rest experience all the way. But then again, I'm also questing extremely inefficiently. Like, this is probably the most inefficient way you can quest, or I guess level all the way up to 70. But it's fine. I'll get there eventually. I should have plenty of enough time to do Karazhan and all the other raids. I think phase 2's out, right? Can you do Serpent? What's the one with Vash J? With Lady Vash? Is it Serpent Shrine? Serpent the Naga raid? Is the Naga raid out, I guess? Because I heard phase 2 was releasing soon. Serpent Shrine Cavern, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I do want to get... there is a little bit of urgency to get to level 70, I will say. Because I don't want to have what happened to me in Classic. Because what happened to me in Classic was I took so long to get to level 60 that the only raids that were available to me were Molten Core. And I couldn't get into any Blackring Lair or Anchorage raids because I couldn't get the gear. But the only way I could get the gear is if I do more Molten Core raids. But you can only do Molten Core once a week. And you're competing against 40 people, and mage is an extremely popular class, so I'm normally competing against like 8 other mages for the same amount of gear. So then I never could get enough gear to go into any of the other raids. Luckily, there's no more 40 man, so that should be easier. But I do definitely want to make sure and think on how I could get to level 70, get some gear, do the weekly reset so I don't fall behind. Because I tell you, falling behind, it did kind of suck. I really wanted to do Naxxramas 40 man. Because back when I was playing, Wrath of the Lich King was my favorite expansion, by the way. And when I was playing Wrath of the Lich King like 4 years ago, I did Nax 20 man. And I did an Immortal run. That was probably some of the most fun I ever had in World of Warcraft. And I wanted to do Nax 40 man. And I guess I still could, right? I could, like, once I get to level 70, make a group and we go into it, but it's not the same. Also, there's something else I have to do for this quest. There should be a completed quest somewhere. Did I just complete a quest? Also, holy crap, I almost fell. Oh my god, I got to go get the Polluted Essence. Dang it! Okay, I gotta run all the way back. That sucks. I thought it was just kill 10 dudes. Yeah, Nax was great, yeah. Yeah, maybe eventually. I definitely want to get Corrupted Ashbringer. And I know I'm a mage, right? I am a mage, so I literally cannot use it. But I still want to get Corrupted Ashbringer before it gets removed. I really want to get Atiesh. And honestly, it probably is possible for me to get Atiesh once when I hit level 70. That might be a side quest I go on depending on how much I play in Burning Crusade. I gotta get to sleep, work in the AM, have fun, and good luck getting 70. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for the raid, by the way. Good luck sleeping. You want to get Atiesh as well for my druid? Yeah, definitely a fabled weapon. I think it's probably one of the most sought after legendary weapons, or just legendary gear in the game because of how rare it is. Because you can only get it in 2 expansions. The second Wrath of the Lich King comes out, that stuff's gone forever. So it is pretty fabled. Have a great night, you too, man, and good luck at work tomorrow. Now we got the rest of Etherion's chat. Welcome, 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 everybody. While we wait for Watcher Soon's polluted essence to spawn in. I guess we'll... Oh, wait. The hunter died? What? Oh, did he drown? Oh, my God. I'm about to drown, too. Oh, my God. Okay, we gotta go up. We gotta go up and breathe, and we'll sit here and wait. And then we'll wait for Water Soon to respawn. We'll nuke him. Grab the polluted essence, and then we'll probably hearth back because I have my Hearthstone at Garadar. We'll do that actually. I don't know what the respawn on this guy is. I don't know who killed him either. Oh, he's back. We'll invite this dude to do the group so we won't fight over the same mob. Oh, he declines it? Bro, what? Dude, we're gonna be fighting over the same mob. I really don't want to fight over the same mob, but we'll see. I don't think we're gonna hit level 69 this stream, but we might. I don't know. We made a decent amount of progress. I think I went from like 40% to 65% of the way done. So we might hit it, we might not hit it. We'll see how it goes as the stream goes on. The one thing I don't like about Burning Crusade and Classic compared to Retail and Mists of Pandaria is the freaking respawn times, man. Like, you can't make this up. Like, I honestly think that the respawn times probably should have been nerfed in the Classic iterations of the game. Because, I don't know. Like, sitting around here, I get it. It makes like community sort of where you have all of the people waiting around the respawn point for the mob to respawn. But at the same exact time, like, what are we doing here? Like, I feel like if this guy was up faster, we could get a level more, right? We could level more. We could work out better. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Alright, his corpse despawned, and the level 70 hunter is pretty far away. And if he spawns right in the middle, like Questy says he does, then we should easily get the tag before anybody else does and grabs him. And then we will hearth back, probably visit with the Great Mother, like grab that quest from Garrosh, finish off the Garrosh Hellscream quest line, and then there's this quest line over here with the Zentenium, I believe that's what they're called. We'll do that quest. And then I think Nagrand's done, aside from a few group quests. We have these 2 group quests, the one with the egg and the ginormous elemental dude you have to kill, and obviously Durn the Hungerer. Oh, and the Nessenguari quest. But those are all group quests. I can't solo them. And server time, it is 1... Wait, no, that's server time. It's 11:12 p.m. server time, so it's nighttime for a lot of people. They're probably not playing the game. So we're probably not going to be able to find a group for these people, but we'll see. And... man, we really should have read the quest text here to, like, kill this dude before the respawn happens. I guess we could come back. We could start those... the Consortium, that's what they're called. We could start the Garandar quest, because the visit with the Great Mother eventually leads us to Oshigun, I remember that. And then from Oshingun, the consortium also has quests around Oshingun that we need to do. So we could do that. I mean, I don't want to leave because I feel like this dude's going to respawn. Like, I feel like the second we hearth out or we get on our raptor and mount up and run away, the dude's probably going to respawn. Like, I just have a feeling that's literally what's going to happen here. We'll see, though. I have high hopes. I mean, his corpse despawned, so I mean, he has to respawn soon, hopefully. I don't know. What's the... I need to keep comparing this chess piece. Because I got this chess piece from doing the group quest from the Hammond Nessingwari expedition. And I'm honestly thinking it might be an upgrade. I lose 18 spell power, which sucks, right? But I feel like the 7 intellect, 14 spirit, 1 stamina, and 7 critical strike chance, I feel like that outweighs it. I mean, it's for survivability, it's a no-brainer. And Shadowcast, I think that comes from... Oh, no, Shadowcast isn't from the level 60. I was thinking Shadowcast gear was from level 60, but now... Oh, that's a level 70. Hold on, I need to stay underwater. He's going to one-shot me. Bro, flying? Some people have it all. Okay, this dude isn't respawning. We'll just go. We'll do the other quests. We'll come back. Because when we go from Garandar to Oshingun, we'll pass by and we'll kill the dude. I'm getting a little impatient. We'll talk to Garrosh, see what he says. This quest chain's nice because Garrosh actually remembers that you helped him once when you go to Wrath of the Lich King, and he has a slightly different quest dialogue if you helped him and did his quest chain. Also, war beads. I need to turn these in.
May your blades never
Yeah, for the Makar orcs.
go forth to
It's a Makar orc reputation.
be safe.
Also, I should probably say what he's saying.
Strength
You continue to prove your strength and honor, Gandriel.
for the horde. Go
Yeah, we got a
forth
bunch.
victory
That should help our reputation. I don't know what this gives me, actually. I don't know what I can get from the Makar reputation. But I know that was a lot right there.
Blood and thunder.
All right, Garrosh says, "The Great Mother has asked that I seek you out and deliver a message. She wishes to speak with you at once. My will has been sapped, but make no mistake, Gandriel. If you anger the Great Mother, I will come down upon you with all the force that I can muster. She is in the main hall." Garrosh points at the large building to the north. "Listen to what she has to say and do what she tells you."
Go with her.
Yeah, I believe that's where she says, like, she's dying, right? She's like, "I'm dying." I remember this quest chain so much. I love Garrosh. He's one of my favorite characters in World of Warcraft. Probably one of my favorite characters ever. I really resonate with the Garrosh storyline.
What is it you wish?
All right, the Great Mother says, "Hello, Great Mother. Garrosh told me that you wanted to speak with me." "Hello, dear. I am Gaira, matron of the Makar." She coughs. "If you are here, it would be safe to assume that the portal has opened. Most of the orcs were too young or too sick to remember the dark portal." Grandmother Gaia points to the orcs around her. "Many of them were orphans, or will soon become orphans. Blackhand would have it no other way. Keep the sick from the healthy. Only the strong would survive. Or so they say." "You raised all the orcs here, Great Mother?" "They have grown up here. We kept them safe from harm. We did the best that we could in nursing them back in health. Many perished, but many more were strong, like Garrosh." He sighs. "He has lost his heart, you know. He tells me that I am his balance, that without me, the bloodlust that consumed his father and ultimately cursed our people would take him over." "Do you believe that?" As you can hear, she laughs weakly. "Of course not, dear, but it's not me that one has to believe. Garrosh can lead the Makar. He is strong and wise. All the spirits approve of him. He just needs to believe in himself. He fears so much. He fears so deeply that he lets himself go. His rage will consume him and all that would be near him. What can be done? I've tried many different things. I have done my best to help the people of Nagrand. Each time I approached Garrosh, he has dismissed me. I wish I knew, dear. He will not listen to you, nor will he listen to me. In truth, it is why I'm still here. It is why I have not left with Mother Kasher. He must find his heart. Our people will not survive through the winter without leadership. Left? How can you choose to leave? Great Mother Gira smiles. I am old. It is my time. When I pass, my spirit will move on to the spirit realm. It is there where I can stand with my ancestors. It is there that we will watch over our people. When Garad was alive, Mother Kasher's duty was the same as my duty now. What is this duty? The duty of Clan Mother is to listen to the wind, the water, and the fire, and the earth, to gather information for her clan in the way others gather fur, to stay warm. It is the spirits that I commune with in my dreams. Mother Kasher speaks to me like the spirits that speak to her once. When I pass, I will speak to Draka and Celestine in the manor. She smiles. Is there anything I could do for you, Great Mother?
Farewell.
Alright, then the quest is complete.
Greetings. Go with honor.
We must first expand your mind so you may commune with the ancestors. Mother Kasher wishes to speak with you, Gandriel. Before this becomes possible, you must collect the herbs required to create a potion that will expand your mind, allowing you to commune with the spirits. You must first gather a Limba root from Terragar, marsh berries from Zangra Marsh, Helani seeds from Nagrand, and dragon spine from the Blade's Edge Mountains. I have written down instructions on this parchment as to the cultivation of these herbs. Return to me when you have gathered these materials. Alright, cool. So, yeah, we can grab the Harari right now. Blade's Edge Mountains. I guess we'll go there next. We have the Consortium questline, which is really quick. I think, like, the Consortium questline would only take us a few minutes, honestly. Well, maybe like 15 minutes. The Consortium questline will probably take us about 15 minutes. And then I guess we'll go all the way to Blade's Edge Mountains, start doing the questline there. We'll pop in the Shatrath real quick, grab the root, like it says. Grab some Olani root, and then we'll pop out. And I guess go to Blade's Edge Mountain. It said there's something in Zangra Marsh, right? Oh, all the way up there. Yeah, we'll go all the way up there in Zangra Marsh as well. Meanwhile, we'll go back to Sunspring Post in the water, see if there's anything we can do over there. Kill that water elemental, I guess. Druhala. Yeah, okay. We can go through here. Do I have Slowfall? Yeah, I have a bunch of life feathers. I might as well start using them too, because this is a speed thing. Yeah, because I'll skip all that without dying. Cool. Come all the way down. Oh, crap. Dang it. Okay, we'll kill this dude, sure. It should be pretty quick to kill this guy. I mean, yeah, crits, easy money. Cone of Cold, and Arcane Explosion. Nice. And we'll continue forward. So, yeah, we'll go. We'll hit it on the way out. On the way out of Nagrand, we'll grab the Talani stuff. Oh, I need to turn the nameplates on. There we go. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Cool. Bro, what? Oh, okay. I thought that was Alliance for a second. I thought that was Alliance Shaman lightning bolting me. Perfect. Then we'll talk to all these guys, accept their quests. I don't remember these quests, which means they probably weren't memorable and probably pretty boring, but it's fine. I'm gonna be sad once when I leave Nagrand. To be honest with you, I don't really like the Burning Crusade zones, except Nagrand and Hellfire Peninsula so far. The rest of the Burning Crusade zones, I'm not really amped about, but we'll see. I might like Blade's Edge Mountains. I guess that's what we're doing next, because that's just where the quest line takes us from Nagrand. All right, we'll start. Wow, that's a really big blizzard. I think you really want me to turn in this quest. Also, Blizzard, I think this may be a bug, but I don't know. This may just be King Alex Gilbert reporting it. Are you ready to get to work, troll? I think we got the perfect task for you. Oh, okay, nice. So the quest giver X is also this big. Nice. Or the exclamation point. Nexus Prince Hermod has ordered us to begin the work inside Oshigun, as it must anger a certain powerful Naru. Sort of it puts a damper on our operation. I think I might have found a loophole, however. You see, we're not the only ethereals drawn to this colossal diamond. A thief called Gavaxi has led a band of rogue ethereals into Oshigun, and there begin dislodge large fragments from it. Your job, troll, is to go there and retrieve what is rightfully ours. Ivory is much sought after prize. I have many customers lined up in far-off places to purchase it. I could be convinced to let you in on a cut of the profits. The wild Elk roaming Nagrand have the high quality of tusks that I'm after. Steer clear of the bull Elk. Their ivory isn't in the condition I desire. Oh, and don't worry, it's not poaching. I have an understanding with both the orcs and the Draenei. Do you and I have an understanding? Yeah, I believe these are just like cutthroats, basically. They're like bandits of Outland. The presence of the rogue ethereals in this area might amuse Gizzy, who sees nothing but opportunity wherever we go. But there is a true threat to the security of our operations. Their leader, Gavaxi, is a dangerous criminal, and I've made it my top priority to see that he's neutralized. If you're looking to make yourself useful, go and take care of Gavaxi. I will see to it that you are rewarded properly. Oh! Oh no, that's -5 spell power. What's with everything and having minus spell power? Oh, that might be an upgrade though. Bonus damage? Yeah, that's an upgrade, I think. Gizzy chose to... Wait, what? Gizzy chose to base our operations as close to Oshigun as possible without any regard for safety of our crew. Why? Because he projected a 10% increase in productivity by setting up a shop here instead of in the mountains to the south. Never mind the crazed void spawn wandering all 10 feet away from us. That would be the security officer's problem, not Gizzy's. Kill some void spawn for me, and I'll pay you a 10th of our security budget. Don't get excited. It's not much of a budget. All right, we'll go. We gotta kill. All right, not doing the Hungerer. We gotta dodge during the Hungerer and kill a few Elks, get their ivory tusks, and also kill some void spawn. And do all that. The Arcanist we don't need, which freaking suck, actually. That really sucks that we don't need the Arcanist because they're everywhere around here. And I don't know how we're going to avoid the Arcanist, to be honest. We'll see. Well, grab that crystal. Wow, it takes a while to grab them. Oh, the Raiders dropped the crystal fragments too. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is all like one thing. The void spawn are something different that I don't see yet. I don't know where they are. Do we have to go into Oshigun? We might have to do that. We'll see. Well, yeah, I guess now that it's kind of calm, now that all the chatting's over with and we got passive viewers, we might as well tell some more of my life stories. So today, I was in a fire. I know, not even joking. I was in a fire today. So I was going to my gym, right? Every single day I go to my gym. Pretty standard procedure. I go to my gym. I do 10 minutes of stretching. I stretch everything. Hamstrings, my shoulders, my neck, my glutes, my shins, my calves. I do everything. My back. I stretch. But then I also get on my treadmill for 21 minutes at 3.8 miles per hour as a nice warm-up for the main event. The main event that I normally go to the gym for is the elliptical. I go really hard at the elliptical because in my opinion, it's one of the best ways to get really good cardiovascular system, really good circulation, all that great stuff, everything that's amazing about the gym. I do resistance 14. The max resistance on my machine is 20. Elevation 5 for 30 minutes, and I try to keep an athletic pace of about 60 RPMs. I hover around 60. I normally do about 55 to 65 RPMs the whole time. It's exhausting, right? And I burn about 400 calories in 30 minutes on average. It's exhausting, extremely hard to do, but my legs look great, and also my cardio is top notch when I do it every single day. Well, today I go to my gym, right? Normally, like every other day, I stretch, I get on my treadmill, all's normal. I'm working out on the elliptical. I'm absolutely grinding away. I'm doing pretty well because I haven't went to the gym for over 2 weeks because I was graduating high school and I was celebrating stuff. But now I'm back at the gym and I'm doing pretty well. It's been a while. I'm a little bit rusty, but I'm going at it. And then before you know it, out of the corner of my eye, my gym's fire alarm starts going off. And we have like one of those industrial fire alarms, the type where if you've ever been in a school when a fire alarm's going off, it's the type of fire alarm that's extremely loud, like extremely loud. I have AirPods on and the music's pretty loud and I could still hear the alarm extremely well. And it has this big flashing white light that's just catching the corner of my eye. And I'm like, what is going on? And I'm still going, right? I'm still going on the elliptical. Mind you, I'm like I think I'm 8 minutes in on the elliptical. I'm kind of annoyed because like I was getting a good like pump basically. Like this is pump before cardio. I was getting a good pump in, I was in the zone. 8 minutes on the elliptical. I burned about, I don't know, I think it was about 100 calories at this point at about 8 minutes. And this alarm was going off and this light was going on. And I'm like, what the crap is going on? And I knew it was the fire alarm, but I was thinking like, is this a drill? Is this a test? Do I really want to evacuate? Like, what's going on here? So I'm going like, I'm still at the elliptical, but now I'm doing about 45 to 50 RPMs. I did a drastic decrease because I'm trying to assess my situation. And then over the intercom, like it's probably a staged robotic voice, saying, this is a fire alarm. Please exit the building. This is a fire alarm. Please exit the building. And at this point, I'm like, okay, this isn't an accident. This isn't a malfunction. This is a fire alarm, fire drill. So I'm trying to think, right? Is this a fire alarm or is this a fire drill? And I'm thinking, should I leave or should I not leave? Because the exit's right next to my gym. Like I'm telling you, I get out or right next to where I work out. So right next to where I work out is the exit. So I'm in no real danger, right? Like I'm fine even if there is a fire. But I thought to myself, right? And I'm thinking, well, if this is a drill, then I'm probably going to get in trouble for not evacuating, right? The gym people are probably going to sit me down and be like, well, why didn't you evacuate the building when we were telling you to evacuate? And worst case scenario, I lose my gym membership or something happens, or, I wasn't complying with the gym and they revoke my gym membership. So I was thinking about that and I was like, holy crap, that's not good. And then another thought came to my mind. I'm thinking, well, what if this is a real fire and the firemen come in and they think I am stuck in the fire and they try to help me get out. Meanwhile, there may be a real person who actually can't get out of the fire and they're wasting resources on me who obviously could have gotten out when they could. but chose not to. And at that point, I was like, okay, I'll just leave. So I got off my elliptical. I didn't clean off my machine or anything. I didn't do any of that gym etiquette because, you know, I wanted to get the frick out of there because the alarms were going off. I didn't see any fire. I looked down the hallways. I looked, because I have a pretty big gym. My gym's pretty massive. I looked down the hallways. I looked around. I looked up and down. Didn't see any fire. But that didn't matter. I was like, oh, okay, it's probably just a drill. I'll just go home at this point because after the elliptical, I do a little bit more stretching, but other than that, my whole exercise is done. I'm still really annoyed that I couldn't get my exercise done because, like I said, like the elliptical is my meat, right? The elliptical is the meat of my workout. The elliptical is what I grind for. The elliptical is the main event of my workout, and I didn't really complete it. I kind of just copped out on it. I only did about 8 minutes, which is still a long time for that intensive a workout. Like my BPM, I'm probably doing about 160 BPMs that whole time. So I mean, that still is a long time, but not as long as I wanted it to. So I was pretty annoyed at that, to be honest. But I got in my truck, and after I get done from the gym, I have a protein bar I eat in my truck. So I'm just eating the protein bar in the gym parking lot, enjoying my day. And then I see in my rear view mirror, I'm still parked, right away. I'm parked, but I see in the rear view mirror a bunch of flashing lights. I look back, and I see it. 4 fire trucks coming down, you know, our road, coming down the gym road, and they're just parking in front of the gym. And at that point, I was like, this is not a drill. There must be a real fire in the gym. And, you know, I stay around to help. A few police cars come by, and I'm like, ah, crap. And I'm like, at this point, I might as well just clear out. I'm probably not gonna be able to help. I'll just go home. So then I drove and I went home. And that was the first time I ever stayed in a real fire. Like that was like, I've done fire drills at my school, right? You know, the ordinary bam, 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 and then when we all get out in an orderly fashion, casually walking down the hallway. But I've never been in a real fire situation before. I didn't see the fire. I was lucky enough that it didn't happen in my